Crews are dealing with a crash. Sounds like there's one in both directions, east and west.
It looks like maybe a big rig involved in this crash as well.
So a crash yesterday, not the first time it's happened this year.
A semi-truck with a lot of debris.
I-70 through Glenwood Canyon has been closed 197 times just from crashing.
Copy, 748.
Southbound 5, Parker, I got 2 on that.
So right now we're in Cinnamon Creek Complex. This complex is right inside Hanging Lake Tunnels. My name is Trevor Allen. I'm the LTC ops here. It's actually, a 4-story building that's in here that we have operations out of here. The number one thing is definitely anything that's inside the tunnels. That's our primary. And then secondary is anything that's out like in the canyon. The biggest thing that what it's here for is fire life safety. Grizzly Creek fire that day, it happened. It was, took off. It started up the hillside and it was quick. It was very dry.
The Grizzly Creek fire, as it's called, went from just 50 acres to more than 1,300 acres in the span of just a few hours.
It was like 20 days, basically, just nothing but just dealing with fire and smoke within the canyon and a closed road. When we had the fires, we had the mudslides. A lot of 16-hour days, a lot of really long days that our crews had to deal with. My job was very rewarding. It's something new. We wear a lot of hats. One day we may be working on the tunnel. The next day we're actually responding to a fire.
We have a Jeep up against the wall.
Copy. Eastbound 6 at Watts, coming around. My name is Tim Durst. My role is safety patrol with CDOT, so drive up and down the highways, respond to motorists that are broken down on the side of the road, or respond to accidents that are blocking lane of travels, as well as stalled vehicles.
The best thing I love about my route is the people that I work with are definitely great. My tow partner is absolutely phenomenal. People don't necessarily see it so much as dangerous, but we definitely do. And so it's nice to be able to have someone, that sure listening to the radio, willing to work, always has my back.
Take a look at this crash, eastbound 6th Avenue at Wadsworth. Yeah, pretty wild looking crash here. That one vehicle, it looks like a Jeep, is on the center barrier.
So for us, that type of incident is what we're going to consider a major crash. Multiple vehicles involved. It was a 5-vehicle accident. We'll get our initial report from dispatch that just says, hey, there's a crash here. These lanes are being blocked. Kind of gives us a general picture in our heads for what we kind of expect. But of course, the biggest thing once we get there is getting those cones up, being able to get the scene safe, as well as getting traffic moved over a safe and efficient way, as well as keeping the best of the flow that we can.
Go ahead, 19.
We have a private tow en route. It's just super rewarding knowing they were in a stressful situation, sitting on I-25 with traffic blowing past them 80 miles per hour, to now me assisting them, being able to block traffic to get them back in traffic, and then them being able to go on their way and no longer have to sit there and pray and hope someone's not paying attention and doesn't rear end them and, potentially end their life that day.